Put fucking bug. I just want to say this, man. You know, a lot of men, they go to these countries, Thailand, the Philippines, Brazil, Colombia, and they end up bringing these females back to America. And what end up happening is that these women start talking like American women after a while. You know, like Thailand women, a lot of them females, man, they wouldn't want to deal with black men. But when they're in their country, they got no choice but to deal with you because they need the money. You see what I'm saying? So when they come over here, they start acting like American Asian women. You know, oh, if I find out you got a bunch of Filipino ex-girlfriends, I'm just not gonna deal with you because that's a race fetish. You know, I don't want to have nothing to do with that. But in their country, they don't care if you was dealing with, you know, their type of women, like the Filipino women or the Thai women. You had a lot of exes, you know, and they're not gonna care. But over here, when they get over here to America or any Western civilization, they start caring whether or not you had a bunch of Filipino girlfriends in the past. You know, they start caring about, how much money you got, how tall you are. They start becoming picky and choosy like American women. You see what I'm saying? So no, don't bring them over to like America. Don't bring them to the UK. A lot of guys have got and scammed because they were desperate and they wanted to bring a woman to America because they couldn't stay in that country. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. These women, let me tell you something. These women would not be even dealing with you if it wasn't for your passport, you know, and the money and stuff like that. They wouldn't even be dealing with you, man. You see how a lot of women, you know, from the countries, you see how they act. You know, they start becoming racist and stuff. You know, they start becoming picky and choosy, and they even start talking like American women, like I said, man. Nah, we want women where they're dependent on us for our dollar, man. We want women where they're dependent on us to bring home the bacon. We want women to depend on us. You know, I done hear a lot of females say, man, I'm glad I'm living here in America. I don't have to deal with any man that I'm not attracted to. You know. And it's not, you know what? It's not cool to uplift women, man. You see what I'm saying? It's not cool to uplift women and put them on a pedestal like they better than you or something. All the simping and shit like that goes on here in the States. It created this goddamn shit, bro, that we in right now. You see what I'm saying? The simping, bro, is what's got these women thinking that they're better than you. So when you bring them over to this country, prepare for them to be westernized, bro. And some motherfuckers still bring them to the country. They don't even care, bro. Like some of you religious simps, you are the worst. The religious simp, you are the worst, bro. You talk about God this and God that, but you have to take your religious ass to a different country to get a woman. Just simping it up out there, man. You know. And you know what, man? I'm getting tired of seeing black men too, man, going over these countries, taking in the leftovers. I see that every single time I turn on YouTube. There's another black man taking in the leftover woman. There was this one YouTuber, I ain't gonna say his name, but he went to the Philippines and brought back a Filipina, and she was a leftover woman. She had a kid by another man, and he still brought her over to the U.S., simped it up big time. Boy, I tell you, man, it's getting worse out here. The simping is real, man. You see what I'm saying? The simping is real. It is real. It was a hot day today, man. Very hot. I had to take that beanie off. Got a cap on. You know, so yeah. And for some of you guys who think that it can't happen to you, oh, it ain't gonna happen to me, man. You know what I'm saying? I got God on my side, man. It ain't gonna happen. Like, bullshit, bro. It can happen to anybody. You know, there's one YouTuber, I ain't gonna say her name, but she's talking like a American woman, big time. I'm like, okay, when you were in your country, you was all humble and shit. But then when you came over here to America, you start talking big shit. Oh, I don't have to deal with, black men anymore. Watch when I find out that you got a pass with a whole lot of Filipinas. It is over. You know what I'm saying? Because I be peeping stuff, man. I be seeing, how they act when they get over here, man. They don't want to be bothered with you all of a sudden. All of a sudden, they better than you now. I'm like, you wasn't saying that shit when you was in your country. Doing something strange for a piece of change. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't saying that shit when you was in your own country. You was humble like a motherfucker. And then when you get over here to America, you talking big and bad, and you being picky and choosy. You starting to become like these American women out here. Do yourself a favor, man. Keep them motherfucking bitches in their country, bro. Keep them in their country. Don't bring them over here. Stop bringing them over here. Stop simping, bro. No, keep them there. Don't bring them over here. Calm your desperate ass down. You acting like you can't get a woman. Oh, God gonna give me a girlfriend. God gonna give me a wife. Oh because you had to go all the way to the Philippines and take your religious ass all the way to the Philippines. You know, talking. Oh, God got me a wife, and like, bitch, you went over to the Philippines and got a wife. Stop trying to give the credit to God. Your actions. Because you couldn't find one in the States, you little bitch. That's what's going on, man. And all the praying and stuff, and all that religion and bullshit. It's like, bruh, shut the fuck up. You in the same boat that everybody else is in when it comes to dating. You couldn't find a wife in America, so you brought that bitch over here. You see what I'm saying? God, I can't stand the simps, bro. Just simping it up, man, big time. You know, and then the thing is, another thing, man. A lot of these dudes, they going over there to Thailand marrying whores, man. A broad with a body count that's like through the roof, nigga. All kinds of whores, bro. You know? Just stop. Please just stop, man. Stop. A lot of guys gotta wake up and smell the coffee, bro. These females wouldn't even be dealing with you if they didn't have a kid by another man. Why do you think it's so hard to find a woman without a kid in the matrix and outside of the matrix? Even when I was talking to females over there in Thailand, bro, it was hard for me to start talking to a female without a child. All the females that was willing to talk to me, they had kids. And I'm like, fuck this shit, bro. I'm gonna get my bread all the way up. So that way they gotta come to me. I want females in a vulnerable position. I don't want them in a strong position. I want them in a weak position. Just like they take advantage of us, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, when women get all breaded up, you know, making 6 figures a year, all of a sudden they think they're better than us. You know, and they're like, well, how come you not going to like Singapore, or how come you not going to Japan, a better, well-developed country to get these women where women got opportunities and women can be, nah. We don't want you to have no goddamn opportunities. I don't want to deal with a woman. I don't want to deal with women from a position of weakness. I don't want her to be making just as much money as me, or making more than me, even worse. You can call me a misogynist, you can call me a pig, all you want to, but that's not what turns men on. I'm going to go get me a dinner, guys. I'm hungry like a motherfucker. I'm going to get me a steak dinner. You see what I'm saying? All the simping, man, they taking it overseas too. The thing is about a lot of these guys, they taking the simping culture overseas. Now, will these countries become a playground for simps? Or will these countries become westernized? No, because of the system that they got in place there. They want you to continue to depend on the man for resources, for money, stuff like that. As long as you got women depending on men for money, it can never be 100% westernized. That country can never be 100% westernized. Keep them bitches needing you. We don't want them independent. All that boss babe bullshit. We don't want that. I'm a boss babe. We making moves. Yeah, bitch, you a boss babe until it's time to change that tire on that car. You a boss babe until it's time to unscrew those lug nuts that you had to put your shoulder into. I remember I was just recently, man, I just changed my tire. I had caught a flat. Boy, it was hard getting them lug nuts off. You know, them lug nuts, them screws on the tire. Man, I had to put my shoulder into that shit. And I know a woman couldn't have did that. So you talking about you a boss babe. Look at here. You a boss babe until it's time to change that tire. You a boss babe until it's time to get up under that sink and unclog that pipe. Then you calling a man to do that shit. You see what I'm saying? Talking about I don't need a man. Like, bitch, it was a man who gave you that fucking corporate job. You see, don't bring them over here, man, because then they'll start doing that I don't need a man shit, bro. If you think that bringing them over here, if you think that that it won't rub off on them, then you got to be wrong. You got to be kidding yourself. It's gonna rub off on them. That Western thinking is gonna rub off of them because they're gonna make friends, and then a lot of them bitches, them Western bitches, are gonna rub off on them. You see what I'm saying? You know. So leave them in their country. Keep them depending on the dollar, bro. Cause I see how they act when they get over here. You know what I'm saying? I see how they start talking, especially these Asian women from the Philippines and Thailand. When the moment they get over here, bro, they start thinking they better than you. Keep them in their country where they have to come to you, where they depend on you. That's what we want. We want women to depend on us for resources and money. So they gotta deal with us. Anyway, I'm here. I'm gonna get some food, man. I'm hungry. I'll be back on later on. Peace out, take care, and bless. I'm out.